What's going on, you guys? Kenny here, also known as Silent Fan 85. Bit of a weird video. Um, I was fixing to post something on Twitter, but I figured I'd make a video instead. Forgive the height, but I'm down on the floor, and don't don't mistake this video for a cry for help. It's just more of a truth of my reality and stuff that goes on in here. But I want to talk about death. Um, just like millions of other people around the world, I have my moments where I wonder about my own death. What what would that bring about? Questions I think about, like as a YouTuber, how long will my videos stay up? How long will this part of me stay on the internet for people to enjoy? How many people will download these videos? Because I won't be no longer producing them. Um, where will the ad revenue go? Will people be able to access my account to, do what they need to do for legal reasons, possibly? What will be my last video? You know, truth is, I'm pretty sure my last video will be a gaming video because that's, it's part of my life, big part of my life. I mean, you guys know that, obviously, if you watch the channel. And of course, you also wonder about the general things. Will people laugh? Will people cry? Will people remember me? For how long? I think I've pretty much ensured, because of these videos, because of my YouTube channel and the streams and Twitch and Twitter and Discord, that it'll be a while before people forget or even, have a vague memory of who I am. Because I'm, for all intents and purposes, kind of immortal in a way. Digitally immortal, at least as long as the servers last for Twitch, YouTube. And again, whoever may download these videos, if anybody ever does, I don't think I'm that that important that people would add me to their hard drive. But obviously I'm a part of your browser right now, or your mobile device, laptop, whatever it may be. I'm a part of your life in this moment. And for somebody like me, that means a lot. Your time is important. You are important, and you're obviously taking time to watch this video, which again is not a cry for help. It's just talking about the reality of death, much like my father's death, which happened just a few months ago, and I'm finally coming to terms with my grief. I'll have my rough days as always, but I'm as much as my father is a part of me, I'm not my father. He chose a different route in life. I chose to do this. I've tried a lot of things in my life. I've done a lot of things, even at the age of 36, as of this recording. And, I'm proud. There's still a lot of things I still want to do. I obviously still have a lot of life to live. But the reality of life is that you never know what may or may not happen. That's something I've had to come to terms with within the past 6 to 7 years. I know that because that would mean, like, in my late 20s, I'm finally coming to terms with what life is. That's the truth of the matter. I unfortunately had a really rough childhood, and it put me into a locked mental state where I, for all intents and purposes, I played a guy that wasn't really truly me. Although I still had my loves and my likes and my hates and my dislikes. I've been married. I was a husband. I don't know if I'll ever be a father, but obviously my ex-wife will remember me. Hopefully, mostly in a good way. Friends will, obviously. Family, too. I had an impact on them. I like to think I always made people laugh, but I always kind of weirded people out, too, as well. I can be fairly obnoxious. But I always love to laugh. A big impact on that is Robin Williams. Rest in peace. But he had a thing where he had to make people laugh. He couldn't stop. It was like a drug. And I've felt that from time to time. I'll go into routines with family and friends, and some will fail. Some will actually make people laugh. I've gotten pretty good at it. My timing is actually pretty good. Unfortunately, I can never be a full-blown comedian. I'm just not built like that. But for the people around me, and for you guys from time to time, I do pretty well. So I'm kind of proud of that. It's pretty awesome. Of course, there's a couple other things I've done, but I think to me, the world post Silent Fan or post Kenny, whenever that day does come, and I often do, think about it, especially in recent months after my father's passed. To me, it's totally healthy. It's not a cry for help. It's just my father's death has helped me realize my own mortality, or helped me more, affirm it. It's funny. There's this, one of my favorite skits from Futurama is Fry, and it was an episode about, I think it was an episode about death, but they asked him, it's like the context, but he says, thanks to denial, I'm immortal. I love that. I kind of used it for my own, and I said, thanks to denial, I never age. But the truth is, I do age. I'm human. We're all human. We all have our lives to live, and we tend to take things for granted. But we also need to be who we are. And to be who we are means to learn and grow, and hopefully the life I've lived and the things I've gone through that I've tried to relay here on the channel will live on in people, and kind of give me a little bit of a legacy to leave behind when that day, does happen, which I'm hoping it's a good 50 years from now, but you never know. So yeah, will it be a living legacy? Who knows? But I wanted to share this because I think there's a bit of a stigma socially. People kind of worry about you when you talk about death or when you talk about your potential death. But the truth is, it's a part of us all. I mean, it's going to happen. We have an expiration date, sooner rather than later. And recently, I've tried to make changes to my life that will help prolong that. Health choices, especially. Life definitely hits you hard. Family can hit you hard. Reality is what it is, but in the end, in our own end, what we leave behind is the people that we had an impact on, whether they're total strangers on the internet or friends and family, coworkers, strangers on the street. We're all in this walk of life together, and the best we can do and hope for is to leave a little something behind. For most people, that would be kids, that would be whatever it may be. But for me, it's y'all. It's my family. It's my friends. It is hopefully some joy I brought to some people when that day comes. And from this recording on, we'll continue until that day. But you never know. So, hopefully this video is not a bit of a bummer. But I wanted to let you guys know I love you. And I've said it before, but I'll say it again. We may never meet in real life. We may never hug. But you know what? You deserve all the hugs in the world. You're awesome. And never let the world tell you otherwise. Peace.